early decisions on how they're going to get over there. Looks like a couple of them are going for this guy, but that does get taken down. No one going down to fall damage, so it looks like people either had, oh,
Sam Hill may have just gone down there to fall damage.
Was that
that was a long drop.
What is the plus sign in the corner? I'm going to get confirmation on that.
Yeah, let's get a little bit of clarity on that one, because that was either fall damage, a trap. There was nothing else that...
I think it might have been a trap.
Yeah.
Oh, getting a nice jumping knock onto Graska. He's going to go and finish that off and take his loot. He's in a great position now. Lots of resources. Has that redeploy to be able to move up here. Made it to the high ground already, so he doesn't need to worry about getting up. Kind of making the mistake with this tarp. Now that they're coming off the hill, you think that you have not that far to fall when you're on top of that mountain, but now that you're having to go super wide off of this high elevation, it becomes an issue. But
love to see him here doing well with his teammate Cole. Trap does go off there. Looks as though Falter does actually fall to that. Dolphin being taken out, and Legenian gets an amazing shot on Nanolite there with the combat shotgun. He is going to have to break through these builds, though none of these are his. He doesn't own them. He finds a small opening there and is going to move further into the zone. He has
that he possibly can, hoping that while these guys are waterfalling, he can maybe take out their floor and get some damage on them. There you see Zazma coming down. Pistola pops a shadow bomb, drops down next to Legenian. I don't know if he's going to hear it, and pops him in the shoulder with a shotgun while he was so focused on taking out Potfast. But these two, great duo. Not a lot of eliminations, but they got to be happy with that victory royale.
Look at how many players are left in this lobby. This is absolute chaos. You see Kaizui and Cloud, Eclipse, High Sky, Textra. Huge names. This is a stacked lobby. This is literally anybody's game at this point. We have Textra and Eclipse just in this box now. They are going to get rifted into the sky there
to be able to survive in this situation. That he did just place his last build, now looking to go on the offensive. He's got to stay near his teammate, but his teammate does get knocked. It's up to him to get this knock. He gets it onto Timmy. He needs the siphon to go off so he can get that heal. Instead, going for another player. There is a knock player in the zone as well that is going to give him more once they tick down. Getting another elimination onto Trappy. Tektra is in a great position right now. 7 eliminations, so many resources. You can see right there why it's so important to never give up. He had no resources. His teammate had just been knocked down, but just with a few shotgun shots on that low ground, he's able to put himself in such a great position. 1 health
1 HP! Giddy! The man has 1 HP. 1 take from that sting bomb is going to take him completely out of this game, but he is just trying to play his heart out right now. Eclipse did go down. It's not going to be enough. He gets taken out by Cloud. That's so upsetting. He played that situation so well. And like you said, never give up. You never know.
4 eliminations between the two of them, and having that ultimate high has got to have them feeling pretty good. Ando getting a lot of shots put into him right now. Flawless going down now. 2v1 situation against Ando. Ando's got a lot of builds, but no health opportunity. 1 shot is going to take him out. He's doing the best he can to make these edit plays to stay safe, but Gillian Seed's perfectly splitting up and taking advantage of that either side shotgun pump.
And here we have
why not to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you take your chances. I think they got just a little bit too caught up with that last engagement. They were too focused on it. They were a little bit tunnel visioned, and it unfortunately spelled disaster for them. But here we have Nutty and Tuxie. They've been in the #1 spot on the standings, on the leaderboards here for quite some time. So you can see why. Nutty putting himself in a very good position. High ground, early rotation, able to pick up 2 eliminations on players trying to rotate into the zone. That is what gets you on the #1 spot in the leaderboards. Being able to think ahead, even though your teammate has been taken out, making those decisions to further your duo.
Yep, 2 more duos need to go down for those top 5 placement points as well. This is quite a smaller lobby compared to the one that we just saw in the last game, but Nutty doing his best with what he has to make the most of it, having that green.
The double trap goes out, Kitty.
Bravo is able to disengage out of it. He needs to get this siphon to be able to make it and survive into the zone, trying to build his way in. He's getting fired upon from the wings, it looks like, who is going to get that last shot before the storm ticks him down. Tahi and Wally taking this ultimate high ground away from Donks. It is ours now. Now they're just going to rain down shots on anyone they can. Missing the last shot on that player, unable to get that elimination, but they're getting strong now. They understand that this is a 2v1v1, taking both of their time to aggressively push this player and take him out. And now Donks going down as well. 10 eliminations on both of these guys. Great job. Yep, these guys are doing a great job, and they're in a great position right now, right in the center of the zone. This is zone 4, so it's about to close. Ooh,
those
one
edits,
of my favorite plays when people do come over and take over your 1x1 tower. When you, just with a few 4 simple wall edits, you can take the players down, getting a nice knock onto Miho, saying, nah, this is our tower. Sorry, dude. And nice little rift. Gonna pick that up. And there's a shield here as well if Septic wants to come and pick that up. Not even taking any shots yet. Now he is going to decide to go and play a little bit more aggressive. He does take the entire shield off and clean up Septic. Notices another player in his right here. He will go for the edit play, gets a clean gray shot onto his opponent. As soon as he notices how low he is, he makes that edit play down to finish him off. Only required 1 shotgun shot from threats, going out into the storm and now back in. He's got to be a little bit careful though. He doesn't have any way of descending this high ground very quickly, so if this does get shot out, he's not going to be in a good position, taking lots of damage. Now going for the waterfall down. No one penalizing this and choosing to shoot it out. Dropping onto the tree, getting the siphon, and now he's going to be able to survive the fall out of this tree if he so wishes.
What am I watching right now? Did you see how fast? He was cranking 90s down the waterfall, Kitty.
Just a 62-point lobby with Treep. And great to see him doing so much with what he has. Again, not having the teammate. Boombo drop down, doesn't get any damage, but does get taken out by Krusty. But he's got to be happy with that performance. He does make it into the top 5, gets that placement points and a lot of eliminations to boot. But now we're spectating Krusty, another solo player. Angel, already gone down.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that whole replay there and see exactly what happened with Premium, because those plays, they lived up to his name. They were premium.
We got another tree player, Cadet, now just descending from the tree. Does get taken out by a Philly. Krusty goes down to Skolzy. We're now in a 2v1 situation, and a Philly and Kaido making quick work of Skolzy.
That's such a Tfue thing to do.
Clean shots onto that player. 3 gray ticks. He knows how low that opponent is. Getting a nice shot onto Perplexity, getting that knock, and now he's going to go for the finish. Every single elimination counts here. Chaos that's happening. Lazar going down in the action feed to Smacked. Tfue's got great positioning here, was one of the first ones in the zone, so immediately you see him shift behind him and start taking shots at the opponents behind. Really clean, heavy sniper shot. He's got a little bit of help from the other opponent, who's also focusing the same player, and now using that shadow bomb to position himself in the next zone. There's a few shadows here.
A shot had a player 82. Predator falls to Legetti in there. Just using that tactical shotgun to his advantage, not giving up, taking those shots, getting the damage he needs.
Top 10 duos now. We are in the top 10 placements. They've got more points to their name. All these players want top 5, and that number 1, he does go down outside of that top 5 range now. We've got Cloaksy still alive and Tfue alive. They're bouncing around in their shadow farm towards the zone. Now posting up, but they got Cairo and Kai right next to them. They got to be careful, and they've got that onslaught of shots coming down from above. Looks like they will be safe for now. Just a wealth of these shadow bombs to work with. Cloaksy does go down. Someone must have been able to track him with that shadow form on him, and there's going to be no way for Tfue to revive him right now, and 4 total duos remaining.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you are in shadow form, you are still vulnerable and susceptible to taking damage. So even though you are not able to be seen, you're still vulnerable, Kitty.
Yep, but all these shadow bombs are going to allow Tfue that much farther in these placement points right now. Every single time that he can delay him going down to his opponents is more points for him and his teammate. He needs to get that elimination on the player to get that siphon, and he doesn't. Saw him taking out Chance and Tfue on the high ground, symmetrical on the low, getting that elimination, that split, and then taking on those solo players. Nice little peek now into this area, making sure that he's not going to get shot from above or the sides, and can easily shoot down on these rotating players. Finds a clean shot onto Scryfishy, and now is going to use that shadow bomb to make his rotation into the zone. Tickers did go down. We saw that in the action feed earlier. In that kill feed, we saw them kind of navigating that super low ground. Looks like they did get split up as a team. Blue team picking up an elimination as well, and Eclipse and Tech Tetra, while they might not have a lot of eliminations, the positioning that they're in right now is going to net them so many opportunities to get more.
Yeah, and we are just, like you said, for elimination points, we are coming up on actual top 10, so they are going to be looking to get...
He's got 9 more builds to his name, no rockets in his rocket launcher, so he's just going to look to get any tags onto these players as they make their rotation, as they edit out and start tunneling into the final point of the zone. Outcasties does go down, 3 eliminations between the 2 of them now.
Yeah, and he does pick up rockets.
10 rockets!
10 kids.
Oh my god, that is exactly what he wants to have in this situation. He does take damage, but he's going to have time to take these mini potions now and start raining down on these players. So many talented players on that low ground, and now all he needs to do is just rocket down. You see him actually hitting a tree a little bit to try and get more resources, sitting at 31 total builds. Oh, that was a little bit of a miscommunication. Was that his teammate?
That was his teammate that he did just knock down, but it's okay. Tetra is still using the RPG to actually apply pressure. Eclipse does go down.
Oh, no!
Cloud.
Because he did that, the teammate of Kazooie and Cloud do take him out. This is a 2v1 situation, not in Tetra's favor. And Tetra, as he shot, Kazooie built and carpeted out with his roof.
And here it is. It's Tetra, Eclipse, and Roette DW and Blue Tea in that last game. We saw them come through. Both of them, I think that was the last 2v2 there. They both were in there, and they're both going through.
The second to last at 2v2, Roette did get cleaned up. Tetra was the one who put that RPG down, but got cleaned up. And then Ronaldo and Ziff snuck into that 3rd spot. 15 elimination and the victory out in that stacked lobby. Congratulations to all 3 of those. Nut and Tuexi just getting edged out. You also see Mega and Dubs down there on the leaderboard. And again, don't forget, you too can check out these replays. Go and check that session leaderboard. You can load up the match histories and kind of go through the breakdowns, see how these players were able to qualify. I think we're actually going to take a look at the match history of Tetra and Eclipse. So this kind of gives you an idea of what you'll see when you go in and look at the matches. And in fact, you can load up each one of these individual replays and see how it goes. But we've talked about hitting the split and doing everything you need to. But let's talk about coming up clutch. Look at these last 2 matches there, Bala.
Last 2 matches, 7 eliminations, 5th place, 4 eliminations, 2nd place. We saw that one on stream. And I mean, that is not just clutch, but the entire match history here is revealing, right? Look at how many games they actually went out early.